this is Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. Today I have special guest, my husband and twin flame, Dave. And we are going to do a little bit of oracle reading. And Dave's going to play a little singing bowl. Dave's channel is Big Wave Sound Therapy here on YouTube. He's going to be posting comments soon. So he's just going to play a little bit to get a little grounding going, and then we will begin. Hi, Elin. How are you? Hi, Monica.
Hey, guys.
We are going to do a little bit of grounding, and then we're going to get into some oracle cards for a little bit. I'm going to do one thing, Dave. So we are doing that.
We got the C bowl going here. It's the high C. It's really good for just a general bowl if you're interested in doing anything with working with all your chakras or just trying to get you in a good vibration. So,
hi, Patine. Hi, Diana. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Princess Kayla.
Brenda needed a little grounding before we started.
I did. We just posted a little video for the Facebook group. So if any of you are the Facebook members, go post it. It was definitely a message about getting grounded.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing good. For everyone watching now, I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards, and I think Dave might do the same, and we are just going to go from there. I have a couple of decks. Dave has a couple of decks, so we are just going to pull whatever we're called to pull today. The cards I'm using are the Spirit and Animal Energy cards and the Romance Angels. Dave, what cards are you using?
I got Sacred Traveler deck, which I just love as a general oracle deck. And then I've got my Crow Tarot, which after my first deck that I got on my own, that was the first deck I got after we had met and thoroughly enjoyed it. And then they came out with a new deck called the Urban Crow Oracles, which they're fun, they're different. I'm getting used to them, but definitely different kinds of messages that come out through that deck.
Yes, but I know you're really drawn to that deck because I know you're really drawn to the crows, Dave, just like I like the bluebirds.
It's my spirit animal.
So we are just going to pull. I feel like I'm going to pull a card from each deck, or I'm going to do a draw from each deck. We'll see how many cards come out, and then we'll let you do whatever you want.
Okay. I'll follow your lead. How about that?
Okay. We're just hope everyone's having a really good day. So we're going to start with the Romance Angels. You know, they're always wanting to talk.
Aww. Is this a general reading?
This is just whatever anybody that is watching right now needs to know. Just general guidance. So the first card is give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. And the bottom of the deck is worth waiting for. So divine timing is at work in your love life, which I feel is definitely always the case, Dave. How do you feel about that?
Oh, yeah, that's definitely.
Dave's getting lots of messages.
I know. We need to figure out what people need to know for today.
I know.
Okay, so I get, oh wow, okay. So transformation, so fresh new way of living, faraway places, so get ready for a new horizons. And the third card is Gates of Triumph, which is success expands in your life. So that sounds like it's brand new beginnings, a new adventure, new love.
And Dave, so you told me to scoot over. She wants
She wants
us both in this.
Okay.
So we are gonna.
Got it. So the bottom of the deck's breaking trails. So that's all. This is all about a new fresh start or a new way of looking at a relationship.
Yes. Because, we have to give your relationship a chance. I'm now going to pull a card from this deck. Oracle. So you're saying just Oracle.
Just Oracle?
She likes just Oracle on here unless she really calls you to the tarot. But from the talking cards, it's just fun. Just with Oracle.
Just playing around?
Yep.
Okay. I'm kind of new to this.
I know. I just follow her guidance and she's like Oracle. So, she won't stop until I give that message always. The bottom of the deck for me is attachment, and then we get phase entanglement, which for me, in this card, it looks like, somebody's, talking behind your back, gossiping. So just make sure you're not being in that energy. The card says emotional influence. And then we get the prosperity card, which is really super good energy. We're all looking for that yellow brick road.
That's definitely. People need to know about today.
Celia's saying the guidance of the yellow brick road is, from the Wizard of Oz, it's the magic was always inside of you, and which is truly the case with all of us. It's that magic is inside.
Believe in yourself, and it's there.
Yeah.
So for the urban crow, I get bond, which is about it's the heart card. It's couples card. It's that bond of love, curiosity, walking in the doors, checking out things, and then growth, which is a really good message. And it kind of goes along with the transformation and the journey message that was before.
Yes. So I feel like that's saying don't listen to the chaos in your head, that you really have the
info.
It's all in there. You just have to make sure you're being really connected to that energy, and it will flow really easily. So we will move on to questions. I'm going to shuffle Dave. So you says you call the first person. So you're going to call it, and we're going to go. We're calling people a new way. We're going to just look at the participant list, and as you're a participant, we will draw a card for you. So Princess Kayla.
Yeah.
Celia was like, hey.
What should I expect with Justin and connecting in the 3D?
Okay. I'm going to pull a Romance Angels for you. And if Dave feels inclined, he can pull a card too. Are you?
I'll pull.
Okay. I get finances and career, which is financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And then worth waiting for, bottom of the deck. So.
The deck's jumping out.
Yes. Dave has lots of messages. So. Hold on.
Yes.
Celia has a message. Celia says, I'm going to pull for the feminine energy, and Dave is going to pull for the masculine energy. How about that? So, Princess Kayla, how are your finances? Is your financial house in order? She wants to know. And then Dave's pulling masculine. So she said,
okay, the masculine side, we've got a bunch of cards here. So the first one's traveling lightly, simplify your life. So I always just get that is just focus on what's important to you, kind of follow the path that you're on and go with the flow. Then we have transformation, a new way of living emerges. So that's a great card. It goes along with traveling lightly. You kind of have to make that room in your life to get into new things. So that's part of the transformation. Then we got watching clouds, which is all about daydreaming and having fun and resting, relaxing, and just enjoying things. And then we've got in the flow, which is just all about smooth sailing. And that's more about kind of just releasing control. So just don't let that ego side jump in, and just kind of have faith in the universe that things are going to go the correct. Then we've got fogged in, which is go slow, take your time. And that's just, I don't know. Smell the roses is what I hear. Enjoy the journey.
worth waiting for.
And then it ends with the gates of triumph, which is just success expands in your life. So sounds like if you just kind of travel lightly, go with the flow, do follow your heart, things will work out.
Oh, your financial house. Yeah. I know how that definitely is. You have to have that balance. And the other day when I did the twin flame message, that was definitely the balance for, as the feminine gets her house in order, it can, pull that masculine energy towards you as you're more balanced. So I know I really had worked on that before I met Dave, finding my balance.
And travel lightly, so simplify things.
Yeah.
Like we went through and just, it's amazing how many subscriptions that you'll just randomly sign up for it. And I think we saved like $300 in subscriptions.
In what, like monthly, we
Monthly.
both, Celia guided us to, delete the things that weren't, that we didn't need. We both had Amazon Prime and some other things. And we just kind of combined some things and just deleted some other things that,
It's not needed.
Yeah. So, yeah, check your financial house is what she's. So, you are very welcome, Princess Kayla. We greatly appreciate you.
You want to talk to Ellen?
Sure.
Okay. So, Ellen, do you have your question by chance?
I saw she had posted earlier in the chat about the party didn't go well last night.
No.
But Elin, the card I got was the playfulness card and the reconciliation card, and then the you deserve love card. So with that, I feel like you have to make sure you're having, self-love, and make sure you're just being really playful. I feel like it's a brand new relationship. So with that, you have to just really be playful and go slow. And if you're, having that energy of you want more, that other person is going to feel that, and that is going to repel them. Is what I've noticed in my past relationships, So as you focus on your self-love and really value yourself, it can pull that in. But if you're really in that energy of I'm not in a relationship, then it's going to keep that kind of I'm not in a relationship energy there.
Yeah. And then the two main cards I got was taking shelter, so the answers are within, so kind of the answer. And then beneath the surface lies great bounty, which is uncovering treasures. And we were watching a comedian last night and playing off that playfulness card. And he's like, I was a single guy for forever, and then all of a sudden I got happy and started just being happy and
because he was in a relationship. He started dating someone.
Was in a relationship, and he's just having fun, enjoying everything. He's like, yeah, if I miss the bus stop, it's no big deal. There's another one. And that whole kind of playfulness blew up his social sites with women that were trying to date him because he was so much fun. So if you're fun, be playful, enjoy life. And the right things will get attracted to you. And
if he feels like he can take his energy elsewhere and you're still going to wait for him, he's going to do that.
Yeah. So.
Because that ego.
Yeah.
Scrunchy face.
So.
When Celia doesn't like something, I get a scrunchy face. So it's kind of a Dave and I thing. Not everybody knows. Now everybody knows. Now everybody knows about the scrunchy face.
Yeah, really?
Mm-hmm.
So, Kimberly, do you have
her question's right there, Dave? How about that?
Wow, okay.
It does that a lot to me, so just so you know. When I look at the participant list, I'll look and Celia's called the person that literally is putting their message in.
Okay.
So, how did Marshall feel when I spent the night? So, I mean, get a romance, angels. We get new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So I think maybe, and then we got chemistry. So that's really good for my side.
Do you like these cards? So I got transformation, fresh new way of living emerges. So
I feel like we have so much had that card today,
we
Dave.
have been a it's that Jupiter thing maybe expansion, Saturn expansion, mystic healer. So it's healing energy flows within you, and fogged in, go slow, take your time. So it seems like a good feelings. It just he's gonna go slow, take his time.
And honestly, that's always the best. I know I got to know Dave more than I have. I know Dave more. I know more about Dave than I probably do any other person on the planet.
Yeah. You almost know me better than myself.
Sometimes.
So
I got an inside there. I got Celia.
yeah, I know. So Kamami?
Punima. Hold on, it takes a second for the chat to come back.
I'm back.
Yeah.
So
I think it was Punima.
Kamima, post up your
Hi Diana, how are you doing? We will get you next, Diana. We will see. Maybe Punina left, so we will.
she was on there. No, she left.
She left. Okay, Diana, you're up. So we will take your question next. The Sag is the one she wants. Oh, Diana, is this about your daughter? So you saying? So here we will scroll up in the chat, but so you feels it's about her daughter. Thanks. Dave is my twin flame, so I wouldn't trade him for anything. I'm always saying that. I won't trade you. You're a keeper.
I don't want to get traded.
Hey, you're a keeper, Dave.
That's good. I'm a good one.
Okay. Yeah. So we wait. The Sag is the one she wants. I feel like this is Diana's daughter, so we're gonna get a question. I feel like that's the. Yeah.
Okay, we'll do it.
I feel like Seal's really connected and knows. So.
Okay.
Yeah. See, look, she put yes.
It's about Diana's daughter.
Diana's daughter. About the Sag. So you said you're going first, so.
So, okay. We have a reoccurring theme today. So we got fogged in again, so it's go slow, take your time. Mystic Healer is the healing energy flows through you. And then Desert Passage, which is trust the divine plan. So this...
I feel like, hold on, Dave. Listen to my message.
Yeah.
So the first card is you deserve love. So she needs to make sure she's being in the highest self-love to attract exactly the person she deserves. You do that by being in high vibration. And we get the forgiving and learning card. So if she's had a reoccurring theme in her love life, she needs to take a look at that pattern to fix the pattern. The Mystic Healer, you have to heal the pattern.
And go slow.
And then the bottom of my deck is stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. But I feel like it's maybe in her past relationships, she didn't get the love that she deserved. So until she does some healing on that, she's going to keep repeating that same cycle and calling that same kind of energy back in over and over again. So I feel like it's a pattern she needs to look at in her love life, Diana. Yeah, something about healing that, past energy. If she's holding on to any negative energy from the past, that can definitely, until that energy's healed, it's not going to move forward, in the highest vibration that it could.
Going back to that, have fun.
Have fun. Yeah.
So talk to Anu now?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Hi, Anu. How are you? Dave and I will pull cards for you now. Can you please post your question? Diana, I feel like as she does that healing, that can really work out for her because, it's stay optimistic. So I feel like,
Believe in the plan and go slow.
yeah. And
It's
do
not
the
always-
work.
It's not always on their timing. So
Have her look at her Chiron, Diana. Or you look. I pulled up my daughter's chart, my granddaughter's chart. It gives some good insight. I know Dave's pulled up his sons for him. But this sign is, what we have to heal. And as you heal that heals your relationships. So yeah, look at her birth chart. Dave and also I did a synastry chart where you put our charts on top of each other and see what things you have aspecting. Dave and I have an aspect.
My Pluto squares your
ascendant. So he questions like
your very existence.
the person that I am. So
I trigger you.
He Plutos me, as we call it. But him Plutoing me makes me use my Chiron, makes me use my voice and stand up for myself. So him Plutoing me is literally, honestly, Chironing me.
And then that brings out my Chiron, which is relationships.
So, yeah.
Crazy how it all works.
Yes, it is crazy how it all works. I know we were going to get a new. Did we?
You didn't want to post anything. Okay.
A new left. So here we go. Varsh, we'll get your question next. How are you doing today? What are the angel messages for my current situation? I'm pulling from the romance angels. So I will get a card for you, Varsh, and then we'll see what Dave wants to do.
Let's do some travels.
Varsh, I got express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And I get appreciate or attraction on the bottom of the deck is you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully.
Varsh, are you going to the mountains by chance for a vacation? Because I got stepping into your power, which is you're strong beyond measure. Got vast vistas, which is expanding your horizons, which is all about growth and experiencing new things. We got ascending a mountain, so keep going forward. So keep walking that path. And a great adventure. Take risk in adventure. So it sounds like
that sounds like going on a vacation.
I like vacation.
Take somebody on a vacation. Invite them. Go for it.
Yeah.
Go for the vacation. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we got a whole other question. So
okay.
Maybe that's what the ascend in the mountain is. Somebody passing.
Oh, removing the energy for somebody transitioning over. Yeah. Okay. Ascend the mountain, enjoy the journey.
To clear.
Sounds like new cards.
Yeah. I'm switching decks.
I'll switch decks too. So that's a completely different question, though.
And we're both really called to it, so we're gonna address it.
Yeah, my dad recently passed away, so things left. How do you handle that things leaving?
Sometimes things are leaving to make room for new things. Yeah, sometimes things happen, so you have to clear space out for something else. And Varsh, we're gonna pull cards for that.
That's a good question. I like it.
Yeah. And if somebody is casting negative energy at you, even if they're not related to you, they can be in your energy field. Doesn't have to be somebody related to you.
Yeah, Yeah. So I get Scavenge off the Urban Pro deck. And that's just kind of like being resourceful, being aware of what's around you, trying to survive. So I get that message. Then the next one's Release, which is all about just letting go of that stuff, making room, kind of like what we were saying. We've got Resistance. So if you start putting up that resistance, you start trying to fly against the wind, it's just going to make things more difficult. So go downstream, go with the flow.
Well, as Abraham says, from some of her videos, Jerry would ask, why would people have to lose everything before they would have that rebound? And it's because you're focused on that loss. And as you're focused on that loss, it causes more loss.
Yes.
And it just becomes a downward spiral till there's nowhere to go but up.
Give in, give up all that resistance.
Give the resistance up.
And then the ending is abundance. So when you give up that resistance, there's that abundance. So
and don't feel like somebody else can have that control over your life, because as you give them that control, then they have that control, but really you can take that energy back. The card I get for you is Elementals, which is nature spirits, the 4 elements. So make sure you're spending time outside. Dave did a little grounding before we started. So I feel guided to tell you to get grounded a little. And then the bottom of my deck is Prophets and Ancient Seers, Decisions, Predictive Guidance. So
go on vacation. Go to the mountains.
Go on vacation. Go have some fun. And just know that you can manifest anything you would like.
That vacation could just be like an afternoon in the park or something. It doesn't have to be like a full-blown vacation.
Yeah.
We do little lunch vacations, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hi, Corinne. How are you doing? Hi, Lauren. Who we calling, Dave? We're letting you go next.
Corinne?
Sure. Corinne, do you have a question? And thanks. Yeah. Dave and I are, something special together. He definitely brings the best out in me.
Permagrin, right?
Always when we're together. So. Barsh, we were just both really called to that. So that's kind of what we're doing with, coffee and cards. Just, Celia wants to call off the participants list. So we are doing, she wants to make sure whoever we're talking to is in the chat. So she wants an even energy exchange.
Just having fun.
Yeah. And this is fun. Coffee with Dave, because me and Dave have coffee and do cards every day together, just about.
Yeah. So just a general card for Corinne.
Yep. I hear you're going first.
Yeah. Okay. Grounding. Got to do it. We had this card this earlier on. Go deep, explore your roots. So
that grounding thing is really prominent, because we got that we did a Facebook group message, and grounding was in that message, and then we did a message at the beginning of this video, and grounding was in that message. So I feel like everybody make sure you're grounding today.
And then keep going forward. So I don't know if that's talking about the work that you're doing. Just make sure you're grounding yourself. And
I know Corinne's been doing a lot of work.
Yeah, so it's important to keep that grounding, because it's...
Show her the bottom of your deck, Dave.
Yeah. And then when you get through that grounding and keep moving, you get to have that uncovering treasures. So it's beneath the surface is a great bounty. So just keep doing that work and keep going, and things will be great.
Yeah, my cards wouldn't come out till she thought you were done. Corinne, for you, we got Thought Vibrations, which I don't think I've ever had this card. Resonant Choices, Signature Signal. So when Dave and I go somewhere and we're sharing our love, I tell him we're always leaving our little signature, our energy signature, wherever we go. because honestly, I've traveled more in the time I met Dave than the whole rest of my life, all combined.
Mm-hmm.
So, and wherever we go, we kind of, have our little moments of, kissing and whatever. And I tell him, we're leaving our energy signature there. It tends to put us in a variety of really strong energetic places. We like going up to Lake Michigan, or we went to Sedona a couple times, and
North Carolina,
Florida. So we've been a few places where you really leave your energetic signature. So just know wherever you're going, you are leaving your energetic signature. So you get to choose which vibration that is. And then we get the Ascended Masters, devoted spirits and specific intention. So, I feel like that's saying, have that intention of, being in the highest vibration wherever you go. It is my intention where I go to spread my love and my light. If I see somebody having a hard day, it's mine and Dave's joke to go like poof and send a little energy. So put my do not disturb on. Apparently,
it's gonna pop up on the computer.
It still is gonna. Yeah.
Welcome to Lives. Hi, Megan.
Yeah. Hi, Megan, my daughter. So I feel like it's telling you wherever you're going, make sure you're, leaving that highest vibration, Corinne, because I feel like you're definitely working on it. And maybe if you need to, you can always call in the Ascended Masters. And if the bottom of the deck is, this phase entanglement, which sometimes is, you feel like people are talking about you, or you're like, separate from the group. And sometimes we're separate from the group for a reason, because we don't need to be in this, gossipy energy.
Yeah.
Makes Dave have squishy face. So.
Want to talk to Terence?
Sure. Hi, Terence. How are you doing today? Terence is from LA.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
That's early then.
Yeah.
That's 7.
Yeah. How are you doing, Terence?
He's having coffee and cards.
Yeah.
He just wants spirit message.
Okay. So he's telling me to do the energy card. So actually, Terence, she wants to do something different for you. Go ahead, Dave. I'm gonna pull.
Okay.
Terence, the first card I get for you is Archangel Zadkiel, self-acceptance, compassion, and forgiveness. And then the bottom of the deck is prophets and ancient seers, and you get decisions and predictive guidance. And then we're going to see what Dave gets.
So first card out was crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. So keeping those bridges open and building them back. And then unknown territory. So you are exactly where you need to be. So that's kind of just following the path, making sure you know where you're at and what's going on. And then the under oath is clear the air. So if there's been some disagreement or something else that's kind of keeping you up at night, or something that just doesn't feel right, talk about it. It's the easiest way to get rid of that energy and allow you to keep going forward.
Macy had some chocolates, and Megan wanted to know if they were from us. So I was like, no, we did not send her chocolates home.
No.
And Terence, the other card that I got for you is Healing Family Issues, Your Love Life Benefits as You Forgive Your Parents. So you really want to pull that separate message for you. And the bottom of the deck is worth waiting for. So I feel like you're very, being divinely guided. We got the prophets and the seers. And then, the angels and the archangels. So I feel like you're definitely being very guided right now, Terence. And
Clear that air.
Clear the air with your parents
if that's the issue. Hopefully that helps.
If it's not your parents, it can always be, family karma.
Yeah.
That karma
Dealing with that.
comes back around. So have a great day, Terence. Thanks for joining us. Thanks everyone for, popping in. Corinne, we're glad you resonate with the messages. We're always trying to help. Lauren. Celia says Lauren.
Got it. So Lauren's message. There it is. May please general love reading. How do you know it's? one that pops up. I don't know. General love reading for Lauren.
It happens so frequently, Dave.
Okay.
But Celia wants to do it that way. She's definitely
I'm not on this side very much. So.
Yeah, so we just kind of go with whatever, and so you just kind of calls it trying to tell my kid she wants to have a whole conversation, and I'm like, do it live.
Jump on, check it out. I need to switch decks.
Okay, and we are just going to go for just a little bit longer because I do have to do a private reading in just a little bit that I already have prior scheduled. So we're going to do that. So guidance for Lauren.
Cards are amazing. Anyway.
Yeah, and I hear
Yeah.
you might have a special guest visiting you on your shoulder.
Okay, so first one, Lauren, I got was a Page of Wands, so that's about messages. The next one was King of Cups, so that's filling up your emotions and and being strong in those, and then Temperance, which is all about the balance or even keel is kind of the balance. Yeah, balance is a good one. And then the bottom of the deck is Magician, which is all about the mystical and everything. So some magical kind of lovey thing. Kind of that balance, and you got squishy face.
I do have squishy face.
Yeah.
I feel like you're about to figure out why. So we're just gonna wait. So we're gonna let Celia come back. So we get the very soon card, Lauren. Clarity decides what you want so that it comes to you now, and we get the free yourself. So make sure you're not having, chaotic thoughts about someone. It's time to take control of your love life. And then we get the trust card. The situation is calling you to have faith. And then the bottom of the deck is stay optimistic about your love life. So really beautiful messages. Tell me I have to keep that open so it stops doing that.
Possibly. So hope that helps, Lauren.
And we will go on.
One more?
Yeah. She's letting you call them.
Is it Baham?
Thank you.
Universal message from the current situation.
Okay.
Let's go. I'll let you go first. So what's behind me to know?
Thank you, Corinne, for sending in a donation. We greatly appreciate you.
Thank you.
Well, that's a beautiful card. I get the Healing Heart, which is love, acceptance, and romance. And then we get the Prosperity card, which, abundance and success. And then we get the Elemental. So make sure you're staying grounded.
Aww. And then I got Wondrous Universe, which is walking in beauty. So walk in that beauty, enjoy yourself. And then Miracles, expecting wonders to emerge. So that's a really nice, beautiful message. Just kind of, I see the golden heart in her cards and prosperity, and just is like an abundance and love and more mushy stuff. It's awesome.
Yeah. So
that's good.
Stay grounded.
Yeah. One last reading?
Celia says we can go just a little bit longer, so we will.
Roberto.
I'm just confused because it says that and then it says that. So why is that?
Because we only have that many people in the chat. That means we got a bunch of people that aren't subscribed. You don't want to talk to us.
If you subscribe, you can get a free card from Dave and I. So we do have our chat only open to our subscribers. That way we can do this and not have to focus on moderating. So Shivani, we will get a card for you next. So we will. Oh, hello. How are you? Do you have a question, or would you just like us in general? We're just pulling oracle cards. We'll get my name in waiting list. Shivani, we can answer your question right now. No waiting list. We just do whoever we're called to do.
Yep.
So
what's your question? Or is that the question?
I don't know. So we will just wait a moment. And Dave, do you have coffee still, or do you need some more coffee?
I am on my last little bit of coffee, but that is right.
Oh, maybe that's why you're ready to end.
I need another coffee.
I know
Dave. Cappuccino.
Dave did me really well. Made me an iced coffee to start with. So we are
awesome.
Roberto, what do my guides have to share? Thank you. Roberto, we will.
Yeah, let's go jump to Roberto's.
Yeah. Okay. If Shivani
to
wants to put a message in there, we'll do it. And anybody that's watching that's not subscribed, if you do subscribe, we will pull a card for you.
Yeah. And then one of the things, we have that Facebook group. It's down in the description. Make sure you go over and join that. We did a little reading for them this morning, and it's just for those people in that Facebook group. So they can see that special reading for everybody.
Yes.
In the group.
Yes.
Our little soul tribe.
Yes.
So what does Roberto need to know?
I feel like Sally said you're going to go first, so.
No pressure, no pressure.
Never a pressure, Dave. It's all about fun. Remember, coffee and cards is just fun.
Ooh. There's been constant themes today, hasn't there?
A lot of grounding messages, and
that is another grounding message. So, Roberto, I've got to simplify your life. So travel lightly, which is just following your path, doing the right thing, and just kind of keep things simple. Just kind of go along with the flow. And then the bottom of the deck was just distant thunder, which is all about clearing the air. So that's like if there's any kind of disruptions, disturbances, something that's just not sitting with you right, just kind of vocalize it, get it cleared out, and go on. So that kind of goes with the travel lightly. So that's just cleaning up things and going on.
And I got the attachment card for the bottom of the deck, and then we get Archangel Raziel, which is wisdom, inspiration, and the Akashic Records. So I would look into your Akashic Records. I feel like that is a message it's, bringing to you. I feel like that will help some of the attachments you have to be released. I know when I had to do a lot of, karmic stuff, and I've been doing Akashic Records work on myself. So, and I'm hoping to expand that. So,
Corinne's asking how I like our coffee.
Well, Corinne,
we're just saying that. Yeah, the next week's Facebook group was how do you like what's your morning drink of choice?
So I have a latte, and then, which is what we normally start our day with. But normally when I do coffee and cards, I have me an iced coffee so it lasts throughout my whole show.
Caramel macchiato right now.
Yeah. So Dave makes me the best coffee. He puts his love in it, so it makes it better than any other coffee ever.
Yeah. Then the coffee I have is a cappuccino flavored with cinnamon and honey. I really like that kind of honey. We got some honey from Sedona that was creosote tree, which that is the most interesting honey I've ever had. It's a real kind of a smoky, strong honey taste, and it's real. I really like it. You're gonna have to go back and get some more. So
we got it at the farmers market, I think.
Farmers market from the the honey guy.
In
The bee guy.
Sedona. So if you're ever in Sedona, check out the little farmer's market.
It's awesome. Good bread, good food.
Hi, April. How are you doing? And I think Shivani's question was, will his name get on the waiting list? So Shivani, we're going to pull a card for you. I like that one, Dave.
Believe in the magic, journey by moonlight. So yeah, I get the sense, just have confidence in what you believe in and things will come.
And I get the angel of the 7 chakras, which is power, truth, and connection. So I feel like as you're more grounded, you're going to feel more confident about that, to go with Dave's message. And the bottom of my deck is phase entanglement, which is emotional influence. So kind of where your energy goes, your focus goes, your energy flows. So
pretend you already have the job.
Write the story of having it already. Write the story of, writing a note to somebody telling them, that you have received, what you're desiring.
Awesome.
That's what somebody says. So, okay. Corinne, Dave and I got married in Sedona. And then we went back. We got married in December, and then we went back at the end of May and June.
Lover's Knoll. Great place. Check it out.
Yeah. The background, I think, of my personal Facebook, my cover is, the Sedona background, because, Dave and I walked up our little mountain of diamonds because it was frosty, and it was just the most magical thing. I'm always showing my book, just so you know.
Trust me, I know.
Hi, Maxine. How are you? April, would you like a card? Yes, we got married literally at the heart chakra. Or no, we stayed by the heart chakra. Right?
We stayed by the heart chakra. That was the walking up the morning.
The mountain.
The mountain. Sugarloaf.
Yeah.
That was magic. It
was magical when we went back to the second time.
I know. So did Maxine have a question?
Hi, Maxine. You can drop your question in the chat. We're going to get one for April. Yeah, if you've never been to Sedona, Arizona, I, strongly recommend it for anybody. It's beautiful magic.
This is a good place to be in the world.
Yes.
And what's amazing is it's wonderful all times, because we went in December and it was just beautiful.
It was like 57 the day we got married,
Started off at 32 or 30.
Something.
But it warms up quick. It's really nice. It's beautiful.
Dave asked me the other day when we're moving back to Sedona, actually. He said, when are we moving to Sedona?
Soon. I get the feeling soon. So, Maxine just wants a card. General reading.
We're doing for April. That we're going to do Maxine.
What's April want?
I think just a card. She didn't say. She just said, sure, pick one, please. So, I'm just going to pick a card for April. Wisdom of the Magi, mental clarity, sensitivity and strength, tapping the forces within. And then the bottom of the deck for me is the Ascended Masters, devoted spirit or specific intention. So those are the cards for me, April.
And I get vast vistas, expand your horizons. So do a little growth, enjoy the journey.
April, sometimes I get my most clarity when I am driving. So something about maybe taking a drive and getting some guidance. I feel like maybe you'll get some then. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, when I do the dishes or take a shower and I get those messages. Same thing driving the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maxine, no question. Just any card. Awesome, Maxine. We will get you. Corinne, how do you take your coffee? Did she say?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Corinne, how do you take your coffee?
Coffee, tea, hot chocolate.
Go ahead, Dave.
So this is Maxine?
Nope. Still April.
This is April? So we got cleansing waters, purification activities, vibrant life, activates vibrant life force. So whenever I get this card, it's like I'm always drawn to water. So
Oh, black. Dave likes it like that.
So
for work, he takes it an Americano espresso with some water in it. I cannot.
quad shot.
I need some sweetness in mine, so
Quad
I can't.
shot with water.
And April, the cards you got for me are mindfulness and your eternal spirit. Maybe we got cards for April. I don't know, but
It works.
Celia was not done. And we get joy and blessings. So I feel like she's wanting you to get really grounded. I'm trying to get Dave to do a grounding video.
I'll work on it.
We're not pushing you or nothing, Dave. Just
They're pushing.
Dave did so much for my energy, really, guys. I can't even say how much he's done for me. I have to, yeah, I like a little bit of honey and cinnamon in my coffee, and then oh yeah. I will say I've done so much driving for all of my jobs, so I've always gotten so many messages driving, and yeah.
I like that morning sunshine drive. Seeing the sun come up, all that other stuff.
Hi Lisa, how are you doing today? We are doing pretty good. We're going to be on just a little bit longer. Not much because I got to go do a personal. So
Lisa?
Maxine. Yeah, so you said Maxine, so
just a card for Maxine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Corinne, don't lack the confidence, honestly. If it's your dream job, it's going to work out easily. If it's meant to be, it'll be easy. And put that intention.
Mm-hmm.
So he was really strong about that. Put that intention, if this is meant to be, let it be easy. Those words are so powerful.
And what's to say? I have, if you do what you love, you'll love what you do.
Yeah. And if you do what you love, it's not work.
It's not work.
This isn't work for me. This is fun. Oh, have a good night, April. It's 11 in Australia. She's going to bed.
Okay. And then Maxine, I got view from above, get the big picture, and desert passage, trust in the divine. So take a step back, just kind of soak things in and have confidence.
Well, I think that's going to go really well with my message, which is attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So that is a really beautiful message.
Wow.
So we're going to go with that. And then Maxine, the card that jumped out is wedding. This situation involves marriage. I don't necessarily know if it involves your marriage. So I would say that something that's maybe slowing something down for you is, I would look at the marriages of the people in your family, Celia's saying. Look at how they have been. And if that's the exact story you want, I would write that down. But if you want a different story than the people in your family, I would write a different story. Because these people don't necessarily look super happy. So, I don't know.
Sounds like a good place to end things.
Yeah.
Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.
Celia wants to
She's got another message.
Yeah, she wants to talk to Lisa.
Okay.
Did you see what Maxine said? Because of family history, she never wanted to get married. Maxine, write a different story. You can have, look what Dave and I have.
And write what you want, not what you don't want.
That list when I was writing my stuff, I just put loyalty, honesty, and very specific, and think about why you want those. But a lot of times the universe gives you examples of other people so you can see how relationships can be. And I think that's part of what Dave and I am doing, here. We're guided to show people that, this twin flame thing can actually work.
Yeah, because all I wanted was respect, fun, and loving. I had a short list. And she could
Don't
cook.
believe him.
And she could cook. And
I will just say, Dave says, and I could cook, but I will say, how long were we together, Dave, before you actually let me cook?
6 months.
Yeah, Dave cooked everything. He would make me breakfast and just, what
You had the best chicken and dumplings.
in in my previous marriage, I cooked dinner every night. My ex wouldn't go out. So I literally cooked for a long. So someone that can cook was on my list. So the first 6 months, Dave cooked literally pretty much every meal. We have a deal though. He cooks and I do the dishes. And if I cook, about 50% of the time he does the dishes.
No, she does the dishes.
I don't mind doing the dishes. We put them in the dishwasher. So
It's easy.
it is. We like easy. So Lisa, we're going to get a card for you. Would you be able to tell me about my reconciliation with Jay later in the year? Yeah, Lisa, we're pulling a romance angel card. I mean, Dave and I have only known each other like a year and a half, or many lifetimes.
Many lifetimes.
Many lifetimes.
So trying to figure out when you're the horse rider.
Okay, we have to tell the story. When Dave and I hold hands, I don't like to normally hold hands. Here. I like to have, is it that way?
Mm-hmm.
I like to have 2 fingers on the outside of Dave. I like it. Normally when we walk, we're like this. So our palms are touching, but I have 2 fingers on the side of his thumb. And he said that's like a horse thing. I have no idea.
Riding bridles.
So,
a team of horses.
So apparently in another lifetime, I had some experience with a horse. So,
or a team of horses. I don't know. Yeah.
Something to do with horses. So
horses and leads.
Yeah. So I told him yesterday, I was like, it's so funny how we get little clues, because I would have never known that was a horse reference, but Dave knew that was a horse reference.
Yeah.
Because I hold his hands that way recently, like the last 6 months, and he's like, okay, why do you hold my hand? I'm like, I don't know. It's more comfortable. Something about, so you like us palm to palm. So I just go with that. And Lisa, for you, I give your relationship a chance, and we get codependencies. Behaviors are affecting your romantic life. So be careful about any codependent behavior of, needing that relationship. As you more stand in your power, you look more attractive. And then we get the children card, which is your love life is being affected by children. If you don't have children, that could be being affected by like childhood, codependency issues.
And Lisa, I get
Hi, Ron.
I get cleansing waters. So again, that's purification activities of the vibrant life force. And that's going back to grounding. That's going back to what you believe in. Self-care, taking care of yourself, and then staying focused. So hold the course. So you're on divine path. You're going the right direction. Believe in what you're doing. Take care of yourself. Fill your cup up, and things will work out. So that's all I've got. Do you need to?
I am going to have to go. I have to go do a personal reading. So I would like to thank everyone for joining us. I'll probably be back later to do some tarot.
Have some fun.
Some fun.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
make sure you
see
like
everybody
and subscribe.
Later. Have a great day.